You have the power to change everything and anything in your life. And together, me and you, we've got the frigging power to change systems. There are so many systems in society and the world that just simply aren't fit for purpose. And I really need your help and support with a not-for-profit, a charity I'm creating. So please keep watching this video. There's such an important message to it, and it's very rare for me to do videos like this where I'm literally sat on my bedroom floor and I'm just sat here with you and I'm just like, look, I need your help. This is kind of a part 2 to that video there. I kind of explained a bit more why I left YouTube, why I wasn't uploading on this channel for such a long time. So please go back and watch that one to kind of find out what I'm doing now and why I'm creating this not-for-profit. Before I do that, I want you to know that you've got power within you. Like, you don't realize how powerful you are. And I know you've subscribed to this channel for probably social media tips. Maybe you watched one of my Twitter tutorials or YouTube tips, or maybe you're here because you want to get more confident on camera. And I want you to know that yes, I kind of put these social media tutorials out there to help you. But actually, the mission of what I'm doing on this channel is to help you realize that you've got to get out of your comfort zone. If you want to build a business, if you want to build a personal brand for yourself, if you want to help others, you got to put yourself out there. You don't have to do this. You don't have to get on camera to do it. You can do audio. You can do a podcast. You can do voiceovers. You can still have a YouTube channel, but you can just use your voice. There's a new thing, and I love it. I do a Twitter space show every Friday on my Twitter account. And that is basically, again, it's audio. So I can go on Twitter, I don't have to put makeup on my face, and I can just be in my pajamas and talk to people on Twitter. And it's kind of like a live podcast. We're so blessed and fortunate. It's so easy now for us to share our message out there. So I don't want you to think for even 1 second that you're not worthy, that you haven't got something valuable to share, because you do. And you've got the power within you to do that. So many of us think, oh, I'm only one person. What can I do? What can I change? But number one, you can change a lot of things as an individual. You can actually change your life. If you put all your energy on focusing on yourself, you will change so many things in your life. You will become so happy and successful, and whatever you want to do in your life, you can achieve it. But as a default of that, other people are going to see you and they're going to get inspired by you, and then they're going to change their life. And there's that, I think it's a quote, I'm probably going to say it wrong, but it's something along the lines of, you heal one, you heal all, or you help one person, you help all. So don't think, again, going back to what this channel is about, don't think you need to build a massive presence on social media or your YouTube channel to cause positive impact. Like, you can do it by helping 5 people, by helping 10 people, because then it keeps spreading, okay? And this is, I'm telling you all this stuff. I'm taking my own advice because I am in a position right now where I need to do something. I feel I'm being pushed by the universe. Hello, universe. I feel I'm being pushed by something to create a alternative educational provision for our most disadvantaged and vulnerable children. And like I said, if you haven't watched that video yet, I'll put the thumbnail again there, and I'll put a little card actually up on the screen now. Go and watch that video because I explain a bit more about our story, my son's story specifically, about the major failings that have happened to him. And because he's been majorly failed by the education system, I can't sit back and do nothing. I've been fighting the system for the last 7 months. And the things that have happened to my son and myself, they've been shocking. Like, I can't even begin to explain how I've been treated, how he's been treated. It's bullying, it's a lot of gaslighting. It's being ignored. And it's just bizarre because all I'm trying to do is get my son an education. And here in the UK, it's law. So from, I think it's the age of 4 until 18, you must be in education. And if you don't do that, me as a parent, I will get fined. But now it's the other way around, where the school is saying they don't want to educate my son. They're not getting fined. Or the senior people in my area, my local area, know what's happening. And this isn't just happening to my son. So if you don't want to go and watch that whole video, in brief, I'll try and sum it up in a sentence. My son was excluded many times from his secondary school. It then got to the point where they called me up one day and they said, your son's not coming back to school. And I was like, you what? You what? I didn't know this was a thing that schools could do. And since then, that happened in 2021, he's now been completely cut off from his school. So they haven't permanently excluded him. He's still on roll, which means the school is still getting his funding for him, but they're not providing him with a full education. What is so unjust is that what they did to my son by saying, you can't come to school anymore, mate. We ain't going to provide education. We're not going to do this and that for you. They done this to like 12 other children before him, this specific school. But since I've kind of opened up on social media, on my Instagram and Twitter about what's happening, I've been contacted by so many other parents, and this has happened to them and their children. And I've had enough of it. I've had enough of authority knowing what's happening. Like, people know what's happening to these children, but they've abandoned them. They've cut them off. They've left them. And again, I'm not going to cry, but me being a single mum, watching my son deteriorate in front of my eyes, that is not a pleasant experience for me, and specifically for him. He didn't want to leave the house for a few weeks. His anxiety went through the roof. He felt, even now, he thinks his school hate him. Imagine a little 12-year-old boy just... Yeah, do you know what? As I'm talking to you, again, I can't believe what has gone on. But I am putting all of that emotion, all of that anger, like, how can you abandon? And it's called neglect. Let's say it as it is. They're neglecting these children, and I just can't sit here and do anything. So I'm starting a not-for-profit. I'm creating an alternative education for all these children, all these schools that don't want these kids. They will be welcome in my provision, and I am going to provide to them the best mental health support. I'm going to provide to them a community. I'm going to give them life skills. And again, maybe some of you have subscribed to this channel, and actually even in my hypnotherapy practice, the adults that I see, a lot of them struggle with confidence and self-esteem and anxiety and that whole thing of, other people judging them and, so many issues. And I just thought, hold on, we've all been failed. Even if you were in school and you didn't have any issues, you weren't aware of all this bizarre nonsense that goes on with some kids. It's, we've all been failed because so many of us are in debt. So many of us don't know how to manage money. We don't know the own tools to improve our mental health. I don't get it. I don't get it anymore. Why do we go to school? I just don't understand. So I really need your help. I'm putting together this provision for these children. And like I said, I'm going to teach them life skills, communication skills, how to be compassionate to others and themselves. I'm going to get inspirational speakers in. We are going to create a podcast, and the kids are going to interview speakers that come in, meet, I've got so many ideas. One of the things is called Meet the Boss, where I'm going to get bosses of local businesses to come in. The kids are going to interview them. I'm just going to make it so exciting for them. And I'm going to show them that school is not the only way. If you don't get great GCSEs, that is not the end of your life. If you don't get any GCSEs, It doesn't matter, because I'm going to provide them with so much experience that by the time they're 16 and go and apply for a job, or even if they do want to go to higher education, people are going to look at their CVs and think, you're only 16 and you've done all of this stuff. So yeah, I'm turning all this kind of negativity and pain into something positive. This is where we are. If you can help in any way, I will put the link on the screen right now. I've started a GoFundMe page because there are lots of costs involved in starting a not-for-profit. I need to obviously pay staff. I can't do this by myself. I'm going to have to employ people. Even with volunteers, I need to train them. That takes time, money, and resources. I need to find a venue where I can have this alternative education provision. There is a lot of costs involved with this. So if you can help in any way, a few pounds, I need to buy computers. I need to buy so many things. But do you know what? I know without a doubt, by the end of 2022, this idea will become a reality. Please go to the page gofundme.com/didcot. It should be on the screen somewhere here. I'll also leave the link below this video. But if you can help in any way, if you've got any questions, comment below. Yeah, this is a start of something. I just hope this video inspires you to change things in your life as well. Don't just accept things. If there's something going on in your life and you know it's not right, just because it's normal, it doesn't mean it's right. It doesn't mean it's okay. We've got the power to change things. You've got the power to change things in your life, to change things for other people, to change things in your local community, okay? So you need to rise up, you need to get out your comfort zone, and you need to take action today, not tomorrow, okay? I really hope that you can help support me in this new journey. I will still be uploading videos on this YouTube channel once a week. Whatever it is you want to do in your life, you need to take that first step. That's all it takes. You don't need to think about step 10. You just need the next step, and you need to take that action, okay? I'm sending you so much love, light, and laughter. There will be some other videos on this screen right now. I'm going to move back like this so you can see them. That's the video that I was talking about before. If you want to go and watch why I left YouTube for so long, and there'll be a other video right there. I will see you very soon. I love you.